I know it can be incredibly difficult to walk these dogs. Some have no impulse control, there's no engagement with you when they're walking, and they're dragging you far behind them. Walking your dog when they're a chronic puller can be stressful for everyone. This is one of the simplest and easiest methods I know to teach a dog to walk with a loose leash. If you've been searching for an easy loose lead walking technique, here it is. To get these results, you do need to have a few things on you, and there are a few things we need to add in too. You'll need a training pouch. This is essential, and you do need a higher value reward than your dog's kibble. What is rewarded is repeated, and with practice, it becomes a habit. This is the time to use what your dog loves. Soft, tasty rewards, or even real meat is best. A lead or a leash, not too short, 130 to 140 centimetres long is good. Longer if you want. No retractables. We're trying to teach a dog how to walk without tension on a lead, and a retractable can give very mixed messages. In your lounge, pick one side you want your dog to walk on, and that is the side you'll need to stick with for now. This method rewards a loose lead
Very
and
good.
position. Your pouch should also be on the same side as your dog. To start with, it's important to hold the lead in the opposite hand to the side your dog is on, so you can reward on the same side as your dog. This helps to stop crossing over in front of you for the reward. Remember, we're doing everything we can to reward the position. Later, you can adjust and hold it in the other hand if you want to. If we reward them crossing over, we aren't rewarding the position that we would like. We need to add in a movement word, and it should only be used when we first start to move. Later on, we can start to say it when we want to change directions.
We're about to start to walk, so we say,
Let's go.
great. Slow. Stop walking and say, let's go.
Let's go.
Great.
Let's go, walk, let's move, walking. These are all good words to use. Say this only when you first start to walk. We're doing everything we can to reward position and a loose lead. We reward very specifically by saying good and then reach into the pouch and give a reward. The rate of reinforcement, or the rate that you reward your dog, needs to be a lot more than you think.
Start your walks.
We're going to say, let's go.
Great.
Good girl.
The next part is very important. If your dog or puppy moves out of position, you move yourself. Don't move them back into position. We need to figure out how to move ourselves and turn our body back into position beside them again. This may require us to twirl, swap the lead over behind our back, or move completely to the other side, but we move ourselves to start with. I know some find that controversial, but there's a very good reason. They will learn to do something called self-correcting their position, and they'll learn that a lot faster. That means when they move out of that position beside you, they'll move themselves back in. You can teach a heel if you want, but often that is just another complicated step when you're first learning this new technique. Pace. Walk slower than you normally would. This will help you and your dog better understand exactly what you're trying to achieve here. You can always add pace and vary it to help position later. You must commit to walking just in your house for a few days, so add some extra enrichment while you're teaching this. It's going to be a bit boring for you, but not for your dog. Keep these sessions really short, 5 to 10 minutes at a time, and remember the rate of reinforcement needs to be a lot more than you think. If you walk your dog outside twice a day for half an hour, you'll need to do the same, but in smaller chunks of time in your lounge, and then maybe the next day in your lounge and your house. This helps you and your dog learn this quicker, and it can become a habit much sooner. It will feel incredibly awkward to start with. You will feel all fingers and thumbs. Fluidity will come. Just concentrate on rewarding the loose lead and position. Say good when in that position and reward.
Great.
Yes, good girl.
Great. And just keep going. And then I want you to go out the door again and take 2 meters to the left, okay, on your deck.
Yes.
Great.
Yes. Good.
It's a really good rate of reinforcement. Like the rate keep going. Oops. Figure it out. Nice. She just self-corrected.
Doorways and stairs are harder areas, so concentrate on rewarding through that doorway and reward the position down the stairs. But just go a little way out and come back in.
Come back out again. Remember, you got to reward through that door. And let's get all the way down to the end of the deck if you can.
Yes.
Walk through.
Go.
Yes, great. Nice.
Yes.
Really good, Deb. Really good. Really good. Let's go back in. Great. And now let's go out the back door the same way. Okay. Now remember, your doorways are the hardest. Great.
Good girl.
And come back out and let's get out that door. Okay. Nice. So if she checks in with you, that's rewardable. Watch that tension. Okay. Don't.
Yes.
Great. Down about 1 meter. Turn back around.
Let's go.
Lovely. Really good. And turn back around now. Go back out
Let's
there.
go.
Go 3 meters.
Let's go. Good girl.
Great. And turn back around.
Good.
And let's go
Let's go.
forward. Let's get to the edge of the grass. Grass might be a bit tricky.
This can also help teach dogs some impulse control by not rushing or racing through a door. There are a few good videos coming up if you have a particularly challenging dog that's difficult to calm, and also another on ways we can reduce more excitement and have a much calmer walk.